Welcome back to the review section of Unit 8, Learning to Relax. So in the preview, we mentioned that electroencephalography, that is a hard word to say, is being used by coaches to help their athletes kind of learn how to relax.
Electroencephalography.
Electroencephalography. It's every athlete's worst fear that they will somehow choke or fail or make a mistake on the field. And so they need to find ways to relax. And using this EEG, the coaches can compare the particular athlete's results to a person who is in an optimally relaxed state, so in a true state of relaxation.
Choke.
Choke.
Optimally.
Optimally. But skeptics have said that this is not really an effective way to help athletes because people who teach meditation and other relaxation techniques, they say that you should forget about everything. And if you've got some electrodes stuck to your head and trying to get a perfect score on your EEG, then you're not really relaxing. So you're just moving your nervousness and attention to something else. And it's not really helpful for the athletes to relax or to measure how relaxed they are. Because athletes, as we know, are very competitive. And so if you want to get the perfect EEG, then it can be hard to relax.
Right.
But on the other hand, some of the athletes who have tried it out say it's a really appealing method, and they really like being able to see, just what is going on in their brain and how relaxed they really are.
Appealing.
Appealing. So other people say it's not really a bad thing to be nervous before a competition, and maybe that has some benefits. What do you think? Do you think that athletes should just accept that nervous feeling, or is it a good idea to find ways to relax?
My personal opinion is that it's a good thing to accept, because whether it's the situation you're in, like the sport you're playing, the moment, the pressure that stress is putting on you, you're going to feel nervousness. Now, if you fear it and you're afraid of what you're going to do or making a mistake, if you keep thinking that, you're going to make yourself feel worse, and then you'll choke in that moment of pressure. But learning to accept that and deal with it effectively, like maybe not optimally relaxed, like with the electrodes on your head before. Maybe I want to go that far, because I think that nervousness in a good way, we say amps you up. Your body actually is producing adrenaline. Your heart's beating faster, and for some sports you need it. Now, in golf that I used to play in high school, you don't want to be amped up.
No,
you don't want your hands shaking. You don't want your muscles. You want your heart calm. And so you really should, maybe in that context, be more meditative, more relaxed. You visualize things more. You're talking to yourself, calming yourself.
Right.
You're not so emotional.
Now, speaking of golf, the really interesting this summer at the Olympics with the archery, they had the heartbeat. And you could see, kind of how nervous the athletes were. And so archery is another sport where you really need to be calm and not shaking and not tense. And so it was interesting seeing how nervous the athletes were. And in general, the ones who were more calm seemed to do better in performance.
Yeah.
So it depends on the sport a little bit.
It does. And I'm no doctor, and I don't understand the physiology behind it, but when people say just breathe, it's so true, because delivering more oxygen to your body just helps your muscles, whether it's respond better, relax, you shake less, you're less tense. And for archery, like you said, when I was watching that heart rate, I was making me nervous.
True.
Yeah, but they all breathed calmly, and their heart rate stayed very, very even.
So that's really important.
Yes,
Okay.
just breathe.
Just breathe. And that's all for the review section of Unit 8, Learning to Relax. We'll see you in the next video.